Hello friends, it's me John, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing received pronunciation or RP. We're going to do a full review. Now, when you think of typically British things, what do you think of? I mean, there's the Royals, a cup of tea, which I have here. It's black, by the way, I didn't have any milk, so let's see. Oh, okay. And received pronunciation, is that typically British? Let's find out. I'll give you the history, I'll tell you who speaks it, its influence on culture, some example audios, plus I'll give it a review score at the end. Here's an example accent by the ultra-British Hugh Laurie, aka Dr. House.
Up until that point, heroes in television drama had beautiful hair, lots of it, splendid teeth and fine jawlines.
And yes, that's his real accent. Even more to the point, he went to Eton and Cambridge University. So he is a typification of someone with a good background and a reason to speak received pronunciation, or RP. Now, I have a question for you. One of my favourite words to explain or show RP is a fruit. You've got to think which fruit it is, and I'll tell you later in the video. Now, RP history. To understand where RP comes from, we need to go back to the 19th century, where it was an accent that was starting to be spoken by the elite.
It gets into your blood.
And this accent was associated with class, sophistication, and education. So, who speaks RP, or who did speak RP? Now, the number that we always talk about is 3% of the population. Only 3% of the population actually speak received pronunciation. So how did it influence culture? So the BBC was formed in 1922 and they adopted the accent so that people wouldn't laugh at it, number one, and two, that it was very clear. So in bad airwaves on the radio in the old days, you could hear the accent cut through those crackly airwaves. Great, eh? This is why we often refer to it as BBC English. Now, we can't talk about the BBC and RP without mentioning David Attenborough. He is the personification of the RP or BBC accent. I want to play you a sample of David Attenborough so we can hear how he pronounces RP and we can analyse some of the vowel sounds that are the most important. So firstly, he says the kit vowel I, as in this word.
Twins.
He says the trap sound A, as in this word.
Hand.
He says the lot vowel O, as in this word.
Contact.
He says the dress vowel E, as in this word.
Head.
And this word, which actually answers my question at the beginning of the video, because this is the word that is one of my favourites to explain RP. Here's David Attenborough saying it.
Banana.
Did you guess it? Well done if you did. Banana, banana, banana. Such a good word. Now, we need to get on with the review. So the review scores. I've got a list of categories of for the accent. So I'm going to give a 5-star rating for each category. So number 1 is lastability. In other words, how long has it lasted? Well, this one is clearly the highest score because it's lasted for well over 100 years already. So well done RP for that. You get 5 out of 5 for lastability. The next category is cultural significance. Again, I had to give this a 5 because it is a very typically British accent, and as soon as somebody speaks it, you know they're British. So that's a 5 out of 5. Number 3 is coolness. Now, it's not the coolest or hippest accent in the world at the moment. I mean, a lot of people, Hollywood loves it and such like, but I wouldn't really rate it as being that cool as an accent really at the moment, because it is it still has some stereotypes attached to it which don't make it as cool as it could be. So I've given it a 3 out of 5 for coolness. Number 4 is popularity for learning. So I gave this, what did I give it? I gave it a 5 because, honestly speaking, I mean, the amount of emails and comments I get about RP and people really wanting to learn it because they want to speak in a typically British way is insane. So I would give it 5 out of 5, no question at all. So the overall rating is 4 out of 5. Well done, RP, pretty good. Could do better in a couple of areas, but honestly speaking, it is one of the great accents of all time. And I hope you like this video. Please like it because it does actually help me. And honestly speaking, all of you subscribers and people who watch my videos, hand on my heart, I love you all, and I really hope you come back for more videos like this. I hope you learned a lot about RP, and that's all from me today.